Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to What You May Have Missed, our Rumors and Roundup show. Let's get straight to it. We're going to be taking a look at the Genestealer cult. So, usually I would take you through each of the units before getting to the formation. However, this formation is particularly powerful. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to skip the third one and tell you about the first three. So first off, Infiltrate Stealth. I don't need to say a whole lot about that. The Broodmind Telepathy, so long as the big guy is still alive, everybody has Fearless and Adamantium Will, so just keep that Patriarch alive. Alright, the next one, oh man, it is like the ShamWow guide, just wait, there's more. So, first off, if they infiltrate, they have the Raven Guard rule. They've got Shroud until the start of the second turn. Additionally, they can attack on the first turn. That's right, first turn infiltrating guys that can assault. Pretty amazing. But just wait, there's more. The Pure Strain Genestealers and the Patriarch can deploy anywhere on the table that is more than 1 inch away from an enemy unit. It does not matter if they draw line of sight or not. That's right, it does not matter if they draw line of sight or not. So, whoever you want to assault on the first turn, you are going to be assaulting. Alright, so, with that out of the way, I'm going to start getting to the units. Alright, first off, we've got the Favored Disciples. Now, for their points cost, this is pretty effective in my opinion. So first off, they've got Assault Grenades, and they've got Rending Claws, which is pretty decent. A weapon skill of 4, 2 attacks. These guys just look pretty decent to me. You know, 12 guys for 85 points with 2 attacks. And, of course, they've got 2 close combat weapons. So, on the charge, 4 attacks, pretty decent. Auto pistols, but I don't think that's gonna really change a whole lot. Alright, next up, we've got the Faithful Throng. Now, these guys, once again, I'd say fairly cost effective. So you get 16 guys, and they're just auto gun guys. However, what you effectively get is 2 short range las cannons. The Mining Laser is a range 24, strength 9, AP 2, heavy 1 gun. So it's effectively just a shorter range las cannon. The grenade launchers aren't exactly that fantastic though. They're once again range 24. The first one is strength 3, AP 6, blast. It's fine. The crack grenade is strength 6, AP 4. It's fine. But the biggest strength I think these guys have is their numbers and their versatility for their points cost. Alright, next up, we've got the Pure Strain Genestealers. So these are the Genestealers we know and love, except they only cost 15 points each, and they have hit and run. Pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. Alright, next up, we have the Brothers Aberrant. Now, these guys are deceptively good in my opinion. So usually most people would take a look at all of these power weapons and they'd go, oh, these are horrible. So, the thing is, they've got various power weapons. So, the power pick is plus 2 strength, AP 3. Right? Now, it's unwieldy. The next one, once again, unwieldy. But the thing you have to focus on is when you're in close combat, just like with the Tyranids, you only use one of these close combat weapons. So, you use whatever is most favorable for you. If you want to use the power weapons, but be unwieldy and huge strength, that's what you use. If you want to be going whole hog and just smashing out the attacks, go with the Rending Claws. These guys, however, I am sorry, but they're going to eat bolt fire like dogs with kibbles. You know, they're just gonna eat it. Alright, the Patriarch himself is pretty fantastic. So first off, he's got the telepathy discipline, which means he can get everybody's favorite invisibility. He's got hit and run, pretty freaking amazing. He also has independent character, which will be very important for if he is being allied with, say, Tyranids. So just imagine some of your lovely Gribblies with invisibility. Think about that for half a second. He's a level 2 Psyker, which is pretty decent, and his claws, oh my good lord. This is where the real meat and potatoes lie. So, they've got rending and shred, and they're AP3. If anybody was made to eat Marines, it was this man. He's brought the butter and they're the lobsters. Alright. We've got, once again, another Psyker, and he is pretty good for his point cost. He's level 2 Psyker with telepathy once again. And the thing is, think about these guys, not just in this, think about how they could be allied. Now, we haven't seen the allied formations, however, I'm going to hazard a guess and say that these guys are going to be the only guys who can actually ally with Tyranids. So it's going to be very good for them. Once again, telepathy. Telepathy is very, very good. Alright, he's also got some of the Genestealer familiar nonsense, but really, it doesn't matter that much. What you want to mainly be looking at is his just generic abilities. Level 2 Psyker with telepathy. Alright, next up, we've got our last guy. And this guy is, in my opinion, not nearly as good as the previous two. Mainly because he's so points intensive. But once again, if you're taking the formation, you got to take him. There's not much you can do. So, he's got needle pistol, which is poison weapon. That's fine. The sword, however, is pretty decent. It's AP3 and it's got life drain. Pretty darn good. And he's got assault grenades. He's an independent character. He's got Zealot, which is decent, you know, conferring that to a whole group of guys. And once again, I'm saying, think about this in terms of being allies. These guys are going to be straight up amazing if you can ally them with Tyranids. Now, I'm putting a big asterisk on that because we do not know yet. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this up on the screen for a while. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good one, guys.